Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I'm going to make the hi, Erlene, your first one in here. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm going to make the vegan queso that I said I was going to make. And if anybody doesn't know what that is, it's a cheese dip. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. I said I was going to make it for today, and I'm going to do it. I've got my stuff sitting out. And let me go ahead and share this first before I put my tripod down so you can see what I'm doing as I do it. Oh, you're sitting in your car. As always, Erlene, as always. I figured you as much. At least you got to use your quick cooker. And don't you love that quick cooker, Erlene? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you love that quick cooker. Your soup looks delicious. It's 40 degrees. Oh, it's raining here. Hi, Shabar. Good to see you. Welcome. I think it's the first time you've ever been on one of my cooking scopes. Okay, I'm going to put my tripod down so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm cutting up. Going to be cutting up. Oh, was he? Oh, yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, because I'm cutting up some. Going to put. Well, I have to put it back up. So, but I want you to see what I've got here. Maybe I'll have to put it back up. But here's I got some salsa here. But I'll put it back up in a minute so you can see what I'm. But first of all, I've got some cashews that I'm going to pour in here. This is only half a cup. And I did soak them because I thought it would be easier to put them through the Vitamix if I soaked them. And I did rinse them as well. So I thought it'd be easier to do that versus just doing it plain. And I will. Oh, yeah. They're right there. They're muffins. Shabar, and they're really delicious. Okay, it's a half a cup of your raw cashews. That's what I use. Raw cashews, no salt or anything in them. I'm using a high-speed blender. A small, medium. It says 1 cup of small or 1 cup of medium chunky salsa. I do not like medium chunky. I do not like. I'm gonna put this up a little bit. I do not like medium. I like mild, so I went and turned around and got mild. So that's where I'm changing it. I'm gonna tweak this to my liking because I don't like anything real hot, and I think medium is more hot than I really like. So I'm gonna do that. And then it calls for. Oh, you're at Tammy's. Okay. 1 small red bell pepper, deseeded and chopped. I didn't chop it. Because it's going to go into the Vitamix anyway. And since it was a pretty good size red pepper, I just cut it in half. So I'm just going to cut it up this way and put it in here. And everybody knows this is a Pampered Chef paring knife. I'm going to do it this way. Just put it in here. Because your Vitamix, what it does is it makes it really, pulverizes it. That's the word I was trying to think of and couldn't think of it. Pulverizes it. So, what are you doing over at Tammy's, Laura? You working for her again or what? Because I know you worked for her this morning. So what are you doing back over there? Okay. I'm just talking to my daughter. Those that don't know, my daughter's in here. Hi, Ricky. Good to see you. Welcome. So I'm glad to know you're doing well, Shabar. I think about you all the time. I know you've had problems, and I know that Jamal's had problems with his pneumonia, but I'm sure he's getting over that now. I've been praying about that too, because I know that dirty devil's coming in and trying to attack him. Hi, good to see you. So I'm thankful that you're both okay. And I did watch his Periscope yesterday on Devin singing in the Presbyterian Church. That was awesome. Okay. Now, and then 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And I'll get my tablespoons out. I'll use this one. Oh, yes, it sure is. It sure is, Shabar. Yep. We always have to thank God anyway, for his mighty blessings. We really do. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And I love nutritional yeast flakes. Some don't use it, some do, but that's up to them. A half a teaspoon of salt. Everybody knows this is a Pampered Chef, and I'm using sea salt. Putting this in here instead. Okay. I've never had queso before, so I'm looking forward to making this, and because I've got some corn chips, tortilla chips I can use on it, and it's the turmeric is optional, but they said it gives it the color, and that's a half a teaspoon. So I'm going to go ahead and put turmeric in here because turmeric is very good to use anyway. So I figured I've got it, and I might as well use it. It's only half a teaspoon. I'll make sure I don't get any more than that because that stuff could be pretty potent. There we go. So I'll get this. And I'll kind of put this back a little bit so I don't knock it on the floor. Let me put these back. Okay, now, got my lid. I better go get my tamper because I might need it. Put this on here a little different. There we go. I'll go get my tamper. In case everybody don't know what this helps in case it doesn't want to mix up. So it's going to be nice and smooth, I hope. Okay. Let you see what this looks like. I'm going to put it in a container. Shut this off. And this is what it looks like. I'll put it in a container. This is the queso. Doesn't that look good? I think I'm gonna love this. If you haven't got a high-speed blender, it probably it's still like they talking about. Like your Nutribullet. I don't consider a Nutribullet a high-speed blender, but I love my Vitamix. Let me go ahead and put it back. Because I don't need this, and I just, when I clean it, I do it on the other side. And I'll clean that out when I'm off camera. Okay, plug it back in. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'll find a container to put this in. Let's see if I got anything up here. No, everything's full up there. I'm going to find me something. Well, I'll put it in my jar maybe. I got a jar here, a pretty fresh jar. Oh, these fell out. Sorry about that. My condiment bottles don't want to stay down here. There we go. All right. Now, let me go ahead. And I'll put this down so you can watch me put it in the bottle. There we go. This can be served warm. You can serve it at room temperature. Doesn't this look, looks real good. This is what, turmeric is what gives it the color. Of course, the nutritional yeast will give it that cheesy flavor. It's really, I really like making my own stuff, and when I saw this recipe, I thought, oh man, this looks good. Because you can use it for corn chips, tortilla chips, anything you want to dip into it. One of my friends on Facebook was telling me that Vitamix does have a spatula that goes underneath the blades, but I haven't checked it out yet, so I'm going to have to go and look for one for that. So I just use what I can. I just use what I can to get underneath there for right now, until I can find something that'll help me, because it's hard to get everything out underneath the blade otherwise, because it's since the blades are not removable, it's very, very hard to get everything out. I do the best I can because I don't want to leave everything in here when I wash it. So I'm trying to get everything out of here that I can possibly get. And I saw about filled this jar up. I didn't think it would make this much. Wow, it really did. I know the Vitamix canister. All I'm going to do right now is put this back and I can try to, there. Okay, there we go. Oh, you use a PC scoop and spread, not supposed to. It's not, I'm not sure, Missy. I don't think it's yellow and this is what it looks like. They're flakes. And, I got that through Amazon. A lot of Adventists won't use it. It's totally up to them. I still use it. But here, doesn't this look good? Hi, Carrie. Good to see you. Here's my queso. I don't know. I've heard it's better for you than not iodide, but I don't really use iodized salt. I use sea salt because I figure sea salt is better for you than the iodized salt. So I don't use regular salt, so I use iodized. But here's my queso. Look how much it make. Let me go get a tortilla chip and I will see what it tastes like. Wow. If I use the medium salsa, it really made it spicy. Some people like spicy. It calls for medium. And I'll put that in the recipe when I post it. But like I said, I don't care for spicy. I like it. I like the mild. So that's what I got was the mild. But this is good. This is really good. If you've never made your own queso before, because I saw it at the store. When I looked at the ingredients on it, and I thought, oh my goodness, that's got a lot of ingredients in it. Mine is not going to have anything like that. Really good. Not spicy at all. Very, very good. It's a good dip. See, it really looks nice, doesn't it? So, don't be afraid to make your own, because what you make is a lot better than what you buy in the store. What you buy in the store is so full of chemicals, like I said yesterday. It is, Erlene. Very much so. Just like my muffins were a keeper. The guacamole I made is a keeper. Now guacamole's almost gone. Because I enjoy it so much. It is, Erlene. It's very good and simple to make. Really easy. Here I had a container out to put it in, and I put it in this jar. Oh, well, that's okay. I like things that are easy to make, that don't take a lot of time to do, and you don't have to put a lot of effort into it to get them to come out good. But like I said, there are some recipes that I wouldn't give you two hoots for, because they aren't very good. They don't come out very good. But here, this one came out great. It really did. It really looks nice. I probably will transfer it out of this jar into my container. It'll be easier to see it. Anyway, I think I'll do that right now. I meant to put it in this container I had sitting out, and I put it in this jar. So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer it out. Won't be afraid to wash this jar anyway. So it'll be easier to get out of this container. I forgot I had a container sitting out, and so I just got the jar out. And I should have just put it in this container instead of the jar, but that's all right. I'll get that. My spatula. I don't know where I put it. Oh, here it is. Put that in, and make a little mess. Try to get this. In this spatula, we'll try to get it. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Try to get as much out of here as I can possibly get. That's the spatula's good for getting it out at the bottom. Of course, the scoop and spread will be the same thing too, but that's more for peanut butter and stuff. But that's what I'll use it for. I'll just save the small spatula for this. This will work. It's making a little mess on my cupboard, but I'll clean it up. I just want to get this all cleaned out so it'll be easier to wash it. Won't have stuff stuck in there. I won't get it in my dishwater. So this container will be a lot easier to get it out, scoop it out when I do my corn chips or my tortilla chips. It'll be a lot easier to to get to it versus this jar. I don't know what made me get the jar out. I just, I wasn't paying attention that I already had this container sitting out on the stove. I found it and I set it out and then I wet the jar out. Oh well, it's okay. Let me get my rag here and clean this up a little bit. Okay, put this down here and I'll have some dishes to wash again. It's always common, but there it goes. There you go. Doesn't that look awesome? And it tastes awesome too. Now I could dip my tortilla chip in here. I just got to be careful my dogs don't get this. Wow, good. But the other day I made a mistake. I walked away from my computer. Made a mistake the other day. Walked away from my computer. Forgot I had my guacamole sitting up there. Well, my older Palm, the 11-year-old, she goes hunting for food. She knows I eat it by my computer, and I'll stick stuff up there, and she goes looking for food. Well, I forgot that I had left the guacamole up there because I went to my bedroom to get something. I came back. She almost ate that whole thing of guacamole. She left a little bit for me, but she almost had the whole thing gone. Oh, was I upset with her. I know. She must have liked it. It must have tasted so good. I don't think it's going to hurt her or anything. It's just a fact. That's not supposed to be for her. That's for me. But she ate enough of it. There's still some left. Thank goodness I caught her just in time. And boy, did I give her the what to and wherefores. I told her, you get down off of there. Don't you get back up there again. But it was partly my fault because I didn't put the lid on the bowl that I put it into. And if I put the lid on it, she couldn't have got into it. I didn't think. I just got up and I had to do something real quick. I was looking for something in my wallet, I think it was, because I needed something right away. You live and learn. But I won't let her get into this. I'll make sure I keep the lid. But this is going to be a good queso that I can eat all the time. Because like I said, I've got tortilla chips. I've got corn chips. Like I said, I like making my own foods. Foods that I know that are good for me and healthy. And there's nothing wrong with this at all. I mean, it's only got 6 ingredients. If you want to count, well, yeah, it's only got 6 ingredients. With the turmeric. Without the turmeric, it's only 5. But the turmeric gives it the color. This is a very simple recipe for queso. Very simple. And I like anything with dips, but when Erlene says this is a keeper, it most definitely is. It's got a very good flavor. And what did you think of the butter, Erlene? The butter that I made, wasn't that a good butter? I love it. I mean, I'm eating a lot of it. Of course, I keep it in the refrigerator, and I keep it solid, and I just scrape it off when I want to put it on my toast in the morning, but I like it's good. Yeah, me too. It tastes so close like butter. It tastes a lot better than the other butter we made before that we had to, do in steps that's separated out. This is really good butter, and I'm going to make it again. That's a keeper, and I'm not going to make the other one ever again. I'm going to keep and making it because I priced that vegan butter in the store today at Walmart, and it's so expensive. I walked right past it, and it says, I'm not buying it anymore. I'm going to make my own from now on. It made enough that it'll last me a while. I keep it in the refrigerator. I use it every day, and it won't. And I'll use it up, and then when it gets down, then I'll make some more. Welcome to everybody coming in, and thank you for coming in and sharing this out. This is my easy vegan queso. Doesn't it look good? It really does. But I find recipes sometimes that they look appealing, but then when you get right... Oh, there's Alexis. I was wondering if you were going to come in, Alexis. Here is my vegan queso. Good to see you, Alexis. And I'll tell you what it has in it. It's got a 1/2 cup of raw cashews. Now, I did soak them because I was going away for a while, so I did soak them. No, I didn't. Not today. I didn't get it. I did not get it today. It's not supposed to come till tomorrow because I was walking the dogs when the FedEx truck came down from my road, and when I got home, I was hoping to see the box on my porch. It was not there, so I might not be getting it till tomorrow. But I don't know what's going on, Alexis. There has not been any updates since Thursday. I keep trying to track it and no updates since Thursday. So they're not letting me know for sure. Okay. Oh, yes. I appreciate that, Alexis, because it's not letting me know anything. The date hasn't changed as far as delivery for it, but I'm just not getting any information on the tracking. As far as it says Romeoville, Illinois on Thursday, and there has been no update since Thursday. Something is up that they're not updating it as often, but it's supposed to come tomorrow. So if it comes tomorrow and I'll be here, I'll be doing a Periscope on it instead of Cooking Scope. I'll be unboxing that. So it should be getting it tomorrow, hopefully. It said also, if I don't get it tomorrow, Wednesday at the latest. So by the 3rd. So we'll either tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, here's what the queso has in it. It's got a half a cup of raw cashews. Now, I did soak them for a little while. You don't have to soak them because I use my high-speed blender, the Vitamix, but I thought I would soak them anyway because it seems like when you soak them, it's a lot creamier and it goes through the Vitamix a lot easier that way. And then it calls for a cup of medium chunky salsa. Well, I don't care for medium. I like mild, so I went and got mild because I don't like anything real spicy. Now, everybody else might put a medium one in there. The mild I usually buy was gone. They didn't have that one, so I had to get a different one. But anyway, it's fine. I tasted it. It's fine. 1 small red bell pepper, deseeded and chopped. I couldn't find any real small ones. I had was a great big one. So all I did is just cut it in half, took the insides off and the outside, the green stem and that, cut that off. And I just used half of it and put the rest in the refrigerator so I can use that again for recipe again. Yeah, I know. That's what it tells me too, Alexis. But the thing of it is, it hasn't been updating as to where it's at. I don't know where it's at in the tracking. That's what I mean on the travel, or how far it's traveled, because it only shows me Romeoville, Illinois on Thursday, and there has not shown me where it has been since then. So I don't know. As long as the date doesn't change, I'm gonna have to be thankful for that. And then it calls for a half a teaspoon of sea salt, and then a half a teaspoon of turmeric, which is optional. But if you use the turmeric, it gives you the color. So I decided to use the half a teaspoon of turmeric to give it this beautiful color. It is pretty, and it tastes very good, Alexis. You don't even have to be vegan to like this. It's so delicious. I'm dipping my tortilla chips in it. It is so, so good. I love it. This is a keeper. This is something I'm going to make again. Very, very good. I'm loving it. And it's not spicy. It's just right. So it's only got 6 ingredients to it. So anybody should be able to make this. You don't, like I said, you don't have to be vegan to like it. You don't have to be vegan to eat it either. Because you can fix it. You can, like I said, you can tweak it, and you can use the mild sauce or the medium salsa. You can even use the hot salsa if you want to. It calls for the medium, but if you want to use the hot and spicy, go ahead, because some people like things hot and spicy. Not me. I can't stand hot and spicy foods. It upsets my stomach. So I take the mild because it's a lot better. I think most people like the mild because that's the one that was gone. The organic mild one that I always buy, it was gone because people are buying that up left and right. But I can understand that because it's real mild, and you can't taste the jalapenos. You can't taste any real heat or anything in it. I don't like anything with a lot of heat. So I thought, well, I'll get the mild one. And I think I got Pace is what I got. Salsa. So the mild salsa. And it's chunky. But thank you to those coming in and sharing out. And this is my vegan queso. Very simple to make. 6 ingredients. Not much to it at all. It's something that everybody can make. You don't have to be vegan to like it. You don't have to be vegan to eat it either. You can eat it anyway. It's really, 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 really good. It's a keeper. It's one that I'm going to make again and again and again and again and again. Just like my guacamole was a keeper. The muffins I made are a keeper. I'm going to be making them again. You see, I've got them in a container right now, sitting up here, and I've been eating on them every day. So they're good too. Like I said, there are some recipes I made that didn't turn out to be a keeper. You know, disappointed in them. But the last few recipes I've made have been, no, real happy with them. But, you never know when you start doing a recipe if it's going to turn out or not. And I'm glad mine did. And I know that Erlene finally got her quick cooker. She made the red lentil spinach soup. She posted it up, up on Facebook. And it looks so delicious. I know. That is the best tasting soup. Let me get some water. It really is. That is the best tasting soup I've ever had. It's so delicious. And I know she likes that quick cooker. It makes fast work out of it. As Alexa says, hydration nation. Got to drink your water. I drink quite a bit of water every day. But the reason I come in here and do this is because I want to teach people how to use Pampered Chef tools. And I didn't use a lot today except I measured out the salsa in the measure all, and I use the adjustable spoons. I use Pampered Chef tools all the time. I love them. I swear by them. They are the best tools ever. You forgot the Hydration Nation this morning. Yeah, I was watching your Periscope, and you didn't. That's right. You didn't say anything about Hydration Nation this morning. I thought, well, that's odd. She didn't mention Hydration Nation because you always do. But you were not exactly cooking it this morning either, Alexis. You were talking, you were giving tips and everything, and then made your strawberry salad, which really looked good. Your strawberry salad. Oh, that looked delicious. I can imagine it really was. But I like the idea that you plan everything out ahead of time. That's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to plan my week out in advance. And it's not always easy to try to figure out what I want to make. But I go through the recipes and see what there is out there. Oh, you added almonds? Oh, wow. Was it the slivered almonds? Because you can buy slivered almonds. Oh, I bet that was so good. Oh, my. It looked delicious, too. Oh, and I like the way you cleaned them. I love everything about that fruit or salad spinner. Salad and berry spinner. So I'm gonna enjoy it when I get mine. Oh, sliced almonds. Yes. Almonds are good for you, too. They really are. Almonds, cashews. A lot of people don't care for them, though, but I like them. I use almonds sometimes, but I think I use cashews more than I do almonds because it seems like a lot of the recipes I've made lately call for raw cashews. And that's what I buy. I buy raw. There's a store I go to. They have your things in bulk, like your almonds, your cashews. They have sunflower seeds. Just about anything you name, they got in bulk. And I buy the raw cashews. No salt or anything on them. Oh, that salad. Yeah, it did look nasty. Alexis. I saw that. Even though you're at that time, your scope was a little pixelated, I still could see that it was awful dirty water. And I thought, oh, my goodness, you wouldn't want that in your food at all. It was nasty. But you cleaned it up very, very nicely. It does a real good job. Yeah, you're right. A lot of the vegan cheese is made from cashews. Yes, there is a cheese sauce that Erlene and I make that does not have cashews in it, though. It has potatoes and carrots in it, and I haven't made it in a long, long time. I have to get back to making. I did make it here on Periscope once, but I'm gonna have to go back to making that again and make some macaroni and cheese. It's the best cheese sauce I've ever had, and it tastes so close to the real cheese. We really like it. It's hard to find something that you're going to like and that you're going to make over and over. Now, that happens to be one of them. This I'm going to make over and over. The guacamole is something I'm going to make again and again. Yeah, it was crystal clear, Alexis, and then all of a sudden it did get pixelated. I noticed that. And I don't understand. You weren't moving that much either. It's not on your end. I believe Periscope is having a lot of problems because other people have told me mine was pixelated too when it didn't look pixelated to me. It looked clear to me, but then I'd watch it. I'd watch the replay and I'd say, yeah, they're right. There was pixelated. So they were supposed to fix that a while back because they knew they had a problem. So they had updated it to try to get rid of that pixelation. But I guess they're still having problems somewhat with it. But, there isn't much you can do about it if it's on their end. You have to deal with it. But it was clear there for a little while. It looked really good. I mean, you were crystal clear, and then all of a sudden it got pixelated. And I knew it wasn't on your end. It was on Periscope's end. They got to work on that a little bit more, I think. But anyway, I like coming in here and making my own food because at least I know what's in it. I don't have to guess. Now, what did I put in that? Because I was looking at stuff in the store today, picking things up at Walmart, and I was looking at the ingredient list on it, and oh my goodness, the list was this long. And I put it back. I says, I don't think so. I didn't even need to read very many of the ingredients. I thought, oh my goodness, it's horrible. And then there was one, and I don't know, there was one product I looked at, and I can't remember what it was. It only had 3 ingredients, and one of them was carrageenan. I thought, oh no, people better not buy that one because it's got carrageenan. I can't remember what the other 2 ingredients were, but it's terrible. You got to be so careful. You got to look at your ingredients carefully. The manufacturers don't really care. They put preservatives in it, and they don't really care what kind of ingredients put in it because they don't think that people are going to bother looking at the ingredient list anyway, which people don't. They figure, well, they've been buying it for years, so they're going to continue to buy it and not pay attention to what's in it. And it's true, they don't. Hi, Vanita, good to see you. Welcome. Yes, it does. It does. I've had the day of cheese. I've had the cheese slices, like for vegan, for the the cheese sandwiches, and it does. Toasted cheese, and does work. It does melt. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Here's my vegan queso. This is a nice queso. It's only 6 ingredients, Benita. And I'll tell you what it has in it. It has a 1/2 cup of raw cashews, which I soaked. You don't have to soak them very long, but I was gone, so I just decided I'll soak them while I'm gone. No salt or anything in them, just 1/2 cup. Of course, and then I dumped the water out and rinsed them real good. And then one small red bell pepper. Well, I couldn't find any small ones there. There was a big one, so I just cut it in half, deseeded it, and just used half of it and put the other half in the refrigerator. And I'm supposed to chop that up. I didn't chop it up real fine because in my Vitamix it's going to pulverize it anyway. And then let's see, and then 1 cup of medium chunky salsa. Well, I don't like the medium. I like mild, so I decided to tweak it, put mild in instead of the medium. If people want to put the hot in there, that's hot and spicy, they can go right ahead and do that. Because some people like hot and spicy stuff. I just don't happen to like it, so I didn't do that. 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, which most people know what that is. I know Alexis finally has that now. 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And they say turmeric is optional, but to give it the color, you want to use the turmeric to give it the color, because this gives it a real nice color. And I've been testing this out with my tortilla chips, Benita, and it is to die for. This is a keeper. It really is. And I think that once people see how I made it, they're going to want to try to make it too. My guacamole was real good as well. Real good. So, I've got dishes to do and I want to clean up a little bit. So I think I'll get off because I haven't got a whole heck of a lot more to say. But anyway, I'm going to post this up on Facebook so people can see it. Oh, he says you need to make it. I think he's going to like it. If you like queso, you like cheese, you can put your tortilla chips in it, corn chips or whatever you have. I've been taking my tortilla chips and dipping in here because it is a dip. It is so good. It really is. Now, it probably would taste good in mac and cheese, but I don't think I'm going to use it for that. I'm just going to use it for a dip. So, but anyway, I thank everybody for coming in, and hope your day is blessed. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be getting my Pampered Chef. So instead of a cooking scope tomorrow, I'll be unboxing my Pampered Chef. So be looking for that. So in the meantime, thank you for coming in and sharing this out, the live viewers as well as the replay viewers. I hope your night is a blessed one. Take care. God bless. And until we meet again, bye-bye.